Hey, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, where I bring you incisive market analysis to give your trading an edge for the week. Our analysis for last week was quite spot on most of the pairs. We saw gold just move according to the analysis I gave for the week. And right now we found ourselves back as high as the 1848 area. We closed around the 1839 area. We had the same moves for the dollar, Canadian dollar pair. In fact, we surpassed our targets for that pair. We were quite close to our targets for the Aussie Yen Pair. And for the Euro dollar pair, we smashed our targets. And quite a joy to connect back with you to first look at what the market is going to give to us for this new week. If you found useful content with my videos, I would like you to click the like button as you're watching this video. Please don't forget to do that. And also click this subscribe button and the bell notification just beside it, so that way you'll be notified as soon as I bring out new content. And also, I would like you to know that the analysis I'm putting out here is my opinion on what the market is going to do. I don't intend this as an investment advice. Forex trading is quite risky, and you have to not trade with money you can't afford to lose. With that said, let's just go straight to the business of the day. Here on my screen, I'm looking at the pound dollar pair, and we're looking at the weekly time frame. Yeah, for this pair, we had a change in the analysis. We were looking at first I was looking at price reversing from this key level. Or what we did was put a low and went up to make a new high here. We didn't quite even get to the minor support, which we had at the 1.3252 area. We were just a little retracement into that zone and went up to make a new high. And by the price action we saw on Monday, we had to change our position and follow the price action market gave us on Monday. Now for this pair, what do I expect for this week? Based on the price action for this past week, we've seen price coming to this zone and has closed above the 1.3386 area, giving us a new high. A new high since August, thereabout. I was expecting a slight retracement again into the 1.3390 area and a dash back to these highs at the 1.3539 area. Let's zoom in to get a clearer picture of what we're talking about. All right, we can see a hammer, although this week here telling us yes, some bit of rejection around here, but with what we have here, we most likely get that retracement into this zone for us to retest these highs. For us to retest. But if we have a break and close below the 1.3380 area, clear break and close below this region, we'll be going in to the next key level of support, which is at the 1.3252 area. That's around here. Otherwise, what I expect price to do is have this move into this area, 1.33, let's see, 1.3309 area, and go back to retest the highs. What I'm looking out for is seeing price come into this zone. We most likely would retrace around here, the 1.3310 area, and go back again to retest these highs. So that's what I'm looking at price doing this week. we may likely range. If we don't um, range, if price doesn't go into a range, we could see more bearishness with this pair. That will be some time into the week, but for the beginning of the week, I'm expecting this move into the zone 1.3315 or 10 area, and we'll see if we'll retest these highs. And if we don't make new highs, then of course that will be a double top pattern, and for us to begin to look forward to price going lower. The next pair I'll be looking at is the Aussie Yen Pair. Yeah, and let's look at the weekly time frame. So I'll do a top-down analysis. And for this pair, I was looking forward to seeing price get to as high as the 77.70 area. The price seems to be on its way there. We've put a new Brisbane price actually put in new higher high and closed higher. So I'll be looking forward to retracement back into the 77.10 area. Yeah, and a continuation to the upside. We have key levels of resistance. One here is at the 77.70 area. The next is at the 78.43 area. So with the price action we can see here, we most likely I'll be bullish on this pair. Just have that minor retracement into the 77.1012 area. Look for reversal patterns around there to go to the highs. We could safely put our targets after this at the 78 handle, 78.00, and we could surpass it. But we could confidently put our targets there, 78.00 area. We could go even higher. Yeah, this, like for last week, I was looking at this pattern, looking like a cipher pattern, but from the look of things, I think we are having something that looks like a shark pattern here. If you're conversant with harmonic patterns, but on the whole, I'm looking forward to seeing the price go higher. We could look at the daily time frame. Yeah, we see price has even come into that zone and has closed bullish. So most likely getting slight retracements for us to still continue to the upside. Way up to the 78.00 area. The next I'll be looking at is gold. And good old gold has given us good profits for this past week. Yeah, I was looking at price making one more low here, as in testing the lows and making a new low, and for us to go back to the upside. And we were quite spot on with this analysis and prediction. And we've seen price get to the 18, we got quite close to the 1850 area. We got as high as the 1848 area, and price has stalled around there. We most likely will see price get to the next key level of resistance at the 1863 area. We could even surpass that target a bit. But before we get there, because price doesn't just move in a straight line, I'm expecting a retracement of this into the 1817, 1820 area. Let's see price coming to the 1820, 1817 area before continuing to the upside. So most likely seeing price coming to this place, expect reversal patterns around here. And once we can spot that, it's just for you to use your strategies to continue to the upside. Our next key level of resistance, first of all, is at the 1861 area. We could see price get to the 1871 area also, based on Elliott wave principle. What we we've seen price put up what looks like a double zigzag here. This is the second leg of the zigzag, and if I draw my fibs around here, let me quickly just do that, so just you follow what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. Now if I draw this here, I'm looking forward to see a 50% to about 50% to 61.8% retracement of this whole move. And sorry, let me quickly rearrange this so we understand what we're looking at. Quickly look at this. Okay, and price is still shy of the 0.5 retracement of this, which will be at the 1862 area. So it's just expect price to make that one move downward and continue up to the 1862 area, which is the next key level of resistance, and just lines up perfectly with our 0.5 level on the Fibonacci tool. That's that for gold. The next tab we're looking at is the dollar Canadian dollar pair. And for this pair, quickly let's do a top-down analysis. For this pair, we've seen price make new lows, and we've come as low as hitting the support at the 1.28 handle, and we've closed lower than that. So before, what do we expect price to do? I'll be looking forward to seeing price retrace. Retrace. Let's see, we could go way up into the next key level of resistance at the 1.2988 area. Let me quickly use the fib tool again. We're seeing something that looks like a zigzag here. So we could see price move back into the 1.2988 area, or 2990, as a way of retracement before we continue to the downside. So for this pair, based on price action, I want to see that retracement back into at least, let's see, we could even get to the 1.2930 area, or maybe come real close into the 1.2989 area and look for reversal patterns around here to continue to the downside. But it all depends on what price action does on Monday. But I'll be bearish on this pair, but I want to see that first of all, see that retracement back up into this zone for us to continue lower. And the next pair on my radar is the dollar yen pair. And for this pair, let's look at the weekly, so we get a top-down analysis as we usually do. Now for this pair, we've seen price somewhat a range around here, form a range for the past 2 weeks. We've been having rejections from the 104.50 area. We've been having series of rejections from this point, but price has always closed bullish. So most likely we might have a weak fill, because if we compare both candles, to find that we've made a higher close and a higher open and a higher close for this week compared to last week. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, we seem to maintain a range between the 104.50 area and the 103.75 area. A range that just kept price rebounding from these two price extremes, and we have some bit of resurgence back into the other end of this range. For this pair, I would want to look at price breakout of this range first of all, for us to have take informed decisions on our trading. Except you just want to use range strategies to trade this, but we need to break out of this range first of all for us to know what next the price is going to do. And what we have here, we could even have a continuation to the downside, because this has formed something that looks like a double top around here. So with this move, we could have a reversal pattern and a continuation to the downside, which could take us as low as the 102.80 area. We could get as low as that. But basically, it's based on the break of price from this range for us to have that move. If we break upwards, our next key level of resistance at the 105.60 area up this way. But for now, let's just see that breakout of this range for us to know if we continue lower or higher. Our last pair for this analysis will be the euro-dollar pair. And for the euro-dollar pair, we're quite profitable on this pair. We looked at it for last week. Expected prices to go to the upside, bullish, and we had that bullish run. Now, from what the price action is for this past week, we've seen price going to hit the upper band of the Bollinger Band. There's been some bit of rejection of the price there. But for this pair, for us to continue to the upside, we want to see retracement first of all to the downside. We could retrace into the 1.20 handle, or maybe less than that. Let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily, we have an inverted hammer formed on Friday, and telling us price is most likely to go to the downside first of all for that retracement. So we may have that move that will take us to the 1.20 handle and still continue to the upside. We may, depends on what price action does, we may have a double top, just a retest of this top that will close the week for us. We just have that move to this zone and continue to the upside for us to have a double top before we come lower. If we have a break and close below this support at the 1.20 handle, the next key level is at the 1.1900 handle. But Monday's price action will tell us what to expect from this pair. Well, with that said, that will be that for this week. I'll ask you to do is keep trading your plan, follow your strategies, and success is yours. We'll see you in the next video.